very important in Buddhist philosophy. So if you want to understand the Four Noble Truths, you can see that example. The Buddha is like a doctor. So what doctor do? What doctor does is discovering the illness and diagnosing the illness and seeing that there is a cure or medication and prescribing the correct medicine for our health and well-being. This is the doctor does. So the Buddha also like that. What the Buddha does is the Four Noble Truths we call. So this is a final goal of Buddhism, we can say. To understand the Four Noble Truths is very important in Buddhism. And in the Buddha also said many times, I came to this world, I practice the Dhamma to understand these Four Noble Truths and to attain a Nirvana, final liberation. So the first truth, what the Buddha found, Buddha had found in this world, so every beings, not only every beings, but also everything are subject to dukkha. Subject to dukkha, dukkha means suffering. Yeah? Oh, suffering. Mm-hmm. Eight. So all beings are subject to dukkha, suffering. Last week we have discussed a lot about it. And based on that first truth, some philosophers want to say that Buddhism is the pessimistic, because the Buddha sees everything in this world are subject to suffering. So that's why. But actually, if you see there are two and more, you will understand it's not the pessimistic nor optimistic. And he just see the realistic. So, and he found out all beings are subject to suffering, and dukkha, suffering, arises from desire or craving. So the first truth the Buddha saw is suffering. Suffering existed in the world. And why? And the Buddha put a question himself. Why the people are subject to suffering? That is because of desire and craving. So this is a cause. The cause, that is effect. So cause and effect. If we can remove from desire from our heart, then suffering have already removed. So in this world, there are a lot of people are suffering physically and mentally. everything, every suffering of physical pain and mental pain, every unpleasant feelings, unpleasant situation, that is because of desire. And next truth is dukkha can be eliminated. So he pointed out this pair, and also this, the next two is one pair. Suffering can be eliminated. So the suffering, dukkha, can be eliminated. So he never said, oh, every beings, every creatures are subject to dukkha, I cannot do nothing. He never said like that. There is, that can be eliminated. So how we can eliminate the dukkha, suffering, the noble eightfold path. Noble eightfold path. So this is the how to practice to eliminate the suffering or to get rid of the desire. So noble eightfold path is very important. It's the way for our enduring peace and happiness. So there's these four noble truths, only four, but very, very deep and profound meaning there. So, you know, these four noble truths very, very easy to understand. Actually, not like that. Only you practice the noble eightfold path. You follow the noble eightfold path, then you will understand the real meaning of the four noble truths. So the noble eightfold path is the way for enduring peace and happiness. So if we follow, if we practice the noble eightfold path, then the desire can be eliminated or can be removed from our heart, then automatically suffering will not be in our heart, then the peace and happiness becomes ours. So what is noble eightfold path? The next step. Before we talk about the noble eightfold path, I should go to the previous lecture. If we brief the Buddhism, I said there is a three, yeah? There is a three you can get: Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, yeah? Sila, Samadhi, do you remember? What is Sila? Do you remember that one? These three?
Only.
Yeah, morality, yeah.
Samadhi is concentration.
Concentration, yeah.
And Panna is wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah. Morality, concentration, and Panya, wisdom. So, noble eightfold path. Noble eightfold path. So this is 8, yeah, 8. But if you want to say the noble eightfold path briefly, then only these three you will get. So what is a Noble Eightfold Path? The first is let me write it down in Myanmar. In Pali words. Samadhi. That means sama means right. Deity means view. So right view. So what is a right view? So a lot of things. Yeah. Very, if you see, oh, right view is a right view. So we need a lot of definition. Yeah. We need a lot of definition. Very, very a lot. So right view, what is a right view? Right view means to say briefly about the right view is, in this world, some people said there is no cause and effect. Buddhism believe cause and effect. Or karma theory. Karmic theory. So we believe in cause and effect. But in this world, some people in this world, they don't believe. For example, don't do the good things that you will not get the good result. Some people say like that. So that is not the right view. Right view is if you do the good things, good result you will get in the future someday. If you do the bad things, and you will get bad results in the future or someday. So this is a right view. And also, many people said, don't kill the human beings, or don't kill any living beings. You don't need to follow that. You can kill if you want with the reasonable way, reasonable purpose. Some people said in this war. But killing is all the time is not good things. If you kill somebody or some creatures, then you will get the result someday. So right view is knowing and understanding the cause and effect, and believe in the cause and effect. And also the wrong view is, in this world, many people are helping each other and make some donation. Donation is not the good things. You don't need to help others. You don't need to donate something. There will not be no good result. So that is a wrong view. Right view is that believe in good and good result, bad and bad results. So right view is the first noble path to follow. So if you want to understand the Four Noble Truth, yeah? Four Noble Truth. if you want to realize the Four Noble Truths, first path is samadhi. You should have that kind of samadhi path. And there is a lot of definition of the samadhi, but I'm explaining very, very basic and a brief explanation. So believe in the cause and effect is samadhi. And also some people said, so in this world, everything is happening according to the God's will. That also we believe the wrong view. Because there is no God existed in this world. So only your good and bad action, good or bad action creates your life. And good and bad actions of the people in this world are creating good and bad situation in this world. That is the right view. So here there are a lot of problems that are created by God. Some people may say like that. Oh, my life is miserable. Oh, my life is happy and everything according to the God's will. That is not the right view. The right view is good and bad action of yourself. I'm a good person because I'm doing good. I'm a bad person because I'm doing bad. So very, very simple. I have a lot of suffering in life that God gave that suffering. That is not the right view. Only we create our good and bad results. So that is the right view. And I think we have already discussed about that. In Buddhism belief does not believe to the creator, only believe the karma. Only karma create the good and bad results. Hello, Pillar.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So that is a right view. And let me go next. The second one is right thought. Sama Sankappa. Sama Sankappa. Sama Sankappa means Sama is a right, Sankappa is thought. Sama Sankappa. Sama Sankappa, right thought. Right thought is briefly to say there is two very famous defilements in our heart. That is greed and hatred. Greed and hatred. So whenever we are thinking something, these two always mixing, yeah. Either greed or hatred is coming together with our thoughts. Yeah. So as long as there is a greed in our thoughts, that is wrong thought. As long as the hatred is together with our thought, that is a wrong thought. So right thought means the pure, without greed and hatred. So you may say, oh, that one also very, very difficult. But if you want to achieve the final goal of the Buddhism, you have to practice, even though it is a very difficult. Greed. If we are talking about the people, whom we love very much, then we are talking about the greed. We are talking with the greed, yeah, greed or attachment. Attachment. For example, if we are debating which country is good, in Vietnam and Myanmar, and only you will talk about, oh, Vietnam is good, Vietnamese people are good. I may say it, oh, Burmese people are very good. So that is attachment, because we are talking together with the greed when we are talking about the things which we love. And contrary, if we talk about something that we don't like, that we hate, then we are talking with the hatred. For example, Burmese food and Bangladesh food. Oh, I don't like the Bangladesh food. That is very spicy. If I don't like the chili, I will talk. Oh, I don't like that one. Is a hatred. That is not very strong. Just you can think yourself. The other things also, your friends. For example, if there is one friend that you don't like, if we are talking about him or her, then you will talk with hatred. So that is wrong view. Wrong thought. So that is right thought means thinking without greed and hatred. Yeah. Let's go next. Sama waja. Sama waja. Sama waja. That is right speech. Right speech. So, what is a right speech? Do you remember five precepts? Not to kill, not to steal, not to commit sexual misconduct, yeah?
Not to lie.
Not to lie, not to drink or not to use intoxicant liquor and drugs, stealing, and killing. Killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, and lying, drinking, just. So, Samavaja. What is Samavaja? Right speech. Right speech means keeping or avoiding the lying. So, right speech means telling the truth. Telling the truth. So, if we want to get the final goal of the Buddhism, we have to try our best to tell the truth. So that is Samavaja. Here, not only telling the truth, but also, sometimes harsh speech also. Harsh speech. And rude words. We have to avoid the rude words always. So if you want to understand the Four Noble Truths, yeah, Four Noble Truths, then you must follow the 5 precepts. And Samavaja, if you're talking about the Samavaja, you have to avoid the harsh speech, always polite, yeah. Whatever you are talking about, you have to talk politely, harsh speech. Actually, there is 4 categories, but important is these 2. So avoid lying and harsh speech. That is called Samavaja, right speech. Samadeti, Sama Sankappa, Samavaja. And 4th is Kammanta. Sama Kammanta. Kammanta means deeds, right? Deeds or action. Right action. Sama Kammanta. So, what is a right action? Briefly to say, avoiding killing any creatures, avoiding the stealing, the things what you have not given, avoiding the sexual misconduct, and avoiding the drinking liquor and using the drugs. So that is called Sama Kammanta, right action. The next 5 is Sama Ajiva. Sama Ajiva is a livelihood. Right livelihood. So Ajiva is earning money. So right livelihood. So what is Sama Ajiva, the livelihood? And some people earn money by killing animals, by killing other people. You know, there are a lot of people who are earning money by killing. That is not the Sama Ajiva and Mecha Ajiva. The Sama, the antonym of the Sama is a Mecha. Mecha is a round, so round livelihood. So that's why the Buddhism does not encourage to do the business with the killing living beings. And some people earn money by stealing others' property. And some people approaching the woman and the man for sexual misconduct to get the money. That one also Mecha Ajiva. So Sama Ajiva means earning money or earning money not by killing, not by stealing, not by sexual misconduct, not by lying, not with the liquor and drugs. So these 5 precepts is very important now you see. So Sama Ajiva means right livelihood. Right livelihood means you earn money by keeping these 5 precepts or by avoiding killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, and drinking. And not drinking. This is not drinking by selling and buying, yeah? Doing business with liquor and drugs. That is wrong livelihood. Okay.
Yeah. So I have a question. What is a
Yeah.
misa? What's without it? Sorry. What
Yeah.
does mean? What does mean misa?
Metta.
Misha or the misha?
Mecha.
Yeah.
Mecha is a wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Opposite of the Sama. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have no space to write here. 6 Sama Ditti, Sama Sankappa, Sama Vacha, Sama Kammanta, Sama Ajiva, Sama Sati. Sama Sati. Sati means mindfulness or awareness, mindfulness. So, right mindfulness. So actually the word mindfulness is good. So what is, I have to erase here because there's no place to write. So what is right mindfulness? Actually, mindfulness, the word is already good. So what is wrong mindfulness? Right mindfulness means we are aware that greed is coming into our mind and hatred is in our mind. So every actions you are doing, in every actions you are being aware, oh, that is not good. that is good. And also this is, you know, if sometimes there is a bad things or bad thoughts coming into your mind, then that is not good, and you can remove it easily. So always mindful is a right mindful. Sometimes, you know, for example, some people told me, but I've never done that. You know, they play the cards the whole night, yeah, the whole night without sleeping. But they can focus, yeah, they can focus on the card the whole night, yeah, the whole night, and we can say he or she has the concentration on that, but that is not the right, yeah, right mindfulness. Right mindfulness is focus on the good things, right mindfulness. And 7, Sama Sama Samadhi. Sama Samadhi. So here the same. Sama Samadhi, right concentration. So the same example with the playing the cards. Yeah, Sama Samadhi. Sama Samadhi means a right concentration, not on the playing the cards, but on the doing good things. Doing the good things. And in other words, right concentration means you always have attention not to kill, not to steal, not to commit sexual, these 5. And by to avoid these 5, that is a right samadhi. Sometimes this time you can avoid not to kill, not to steal, but maybe next time you may kill somebody, you may steal like that. You may commit the sexual misconduct. If we have the right concentration, you always remind yourself, I will avoid always. And you can focus not to kill, not to steal like that. So Sama Samadhi means right concentration, only on the good things. So we should have the determination. I will be always pay attention to do the good things and to avoid the bad things, at least these 5. So that is Sama Samadhi. And next is Sama Vayama. Sama Vayama. Vayama means effort. Sama Vayama. So what is Sama Vayama? Right effort. Easy to understand now. You know, we are making effort to do something all the time, except sleeping time. Yeah. When we open our eyes in the morning, we do something. We do something that is good or bad, and we are making effort, studying, talking, going, so walking. So right effort means you are making effort only to do the good things. So Sama Vayama, right effort. Sometimes the people are making effort to harm other living beings. There are a lot of people, you know, a lot of people who are trying to harm other people. So yesterday we have killed so many people. Today, how many people we have to kill more? They are thinking like that, you know. And also some people are thinking, yesterday we have stolen so many things in this city, in this house, and tomorrow where I have to go to steal. So always making effort to do the wrong things. So Sama Vayama means you are trying and making effort to do the good things and to avoid the bad things. So this is the Noble Eightfold Path. And if you are interested, you can Google it in the internet, because my explanation is very, very brief. Because this 5 precepts is a basic and very important, and Four Noble Truth also very important in Buddhist philosophy, and the Noble Eightfold Path also very important in Buddhist philosophy. So that is, in this single page, everything is main, the core, vital rule in Buddhist philosophy. So if we want to understand the Buddhism, you have to understand Four Noble Truths, Noble Eightfold Path, 5 precepts, and these 3. So if we, another point of view is, if we make it brief, these 8 Noble Eightfold Path, you will have only these 3. So let us see. Sila, Sama Vaca. Sama Vaca is avoiding lying, yeah? Morality. Sama Vaca, sorry. And Sama Kamanda, right action. And Sama Ajiva. These 3 is Sila, morality. Sama Vaca, Sama Kamanda, and Sama Ajiva. These 3 is morality. Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi, and Sama Vayama. These 3 is Samadhi. Sama Sati, Sama Samadhi, Sama Vayama. And the next 2, Sama Samadhi, Sama Sankappa. That is Panya, wisdom. So the Noble Eightfold Path, what is Noble Eightfold Path? If we want to know briefly, Noble Eightfold Path is Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, wisdom. So, okay.
Actually, I didn't get the Samadhi, number 1.
Number 1, Samadhi, right view.
What is the right view? I mean, I didn't actually get it.
Okay. Right view means, some people said the good reset. So you may, let us say, for example, some people are rich, some people are poor. Yeah, that is because of, the Buddha said that is because of their action. But some people believe that is that is because of the God's will. God's will is around you. Oh, he is rich because of his action. He is poor because of his action. There's a right view. So karmic theory is connected with the karmic theory. Karmic theory. Cause and effect. So everything is happening because of the action of the people in this universe, not other supernatural beings world. That is the right view. So Panya, wisdom. So I think the first week we had talked about man is his own refuge. There's no there's no one above the human. So in this universe, and good and bad results, that is because of the humans effort. That is the right view. So some people is asking the help from the God, asking from the supernatural being. That is not the right view. So if you understand the cause and effect, and then that is the right view, you understand and you follow.
Okay, then can you say that this is an amendment of Buddhism?
Amen?
One amendment of Buddhism, like Judaism. They have the 10th amendment.
That is, we don't say like the commandment. Yeah, commandment, 10 commandment of the in the Bible. There is a 10 commandment. Yeah. Okay, so not like that. In the previous week we have talked about the free. Buddhism is very, very free. Very, very free. The word's free, that means the Buddha explain like that, but to follow and not to follow is your choice. In the Bible, 10 commandments you have to follow. As long as you are called as a Christian, there's 10 commandments you need to follow. But there is not such a command in Buddhism. The Buddha said, if you practice Noble Eightfold Path, you will understand the Four Noble Truth, and you will get the final liberation of your life. But if you don't follow, you cannot get. That is the way I discover. But your choice. So that's why the Buddha never said not to kill. Hey, don't kill, don't steal, never said. If you want to kill, okay, no problem. I don't mind. I don't care. But if you kill somebody, you have to receive the bad result. If you steal the properties from somebody, you will receive the bad results. So the Buddha always pointed out the cause and effect. So And this cause and effect theory or karma theory is also main core in Buddhism. So the Buddha always pointed out, if you do that, you will get that. If you don't do that, you will get that. You will not get that. So only like a teacher, yeah. And also in this PowerPoint, sorry. So we talk about the Buddha as a doctor, yeah, as a doctor. Doctor know the illness or disease, what disease and he is, he has, what disease he has, and also what medicine and how to cure. He understand that, then he prescribe how to eat, how many hours you sleep, how to eat, and how to take a medicine. As in the morning, this tablet, in the afternoon, after meal, like that. He prescribe. But if you don't, if the patient does not follow the prescription of the doctor, that is his choice. Okay, so that is not very important. So in freedom of thought, so last week we have talked about the upali, that is tolerance and respect, yeah. I think Ivona, you didn't know that, yeah, that story. Upali is a Jain master, the follower of the Jain master, and very rich man, and a very like influencer at the time. And Upali, very famous person, and he make debates with the Buddha, and finally Upali was so impressed with the teachings of the Buddha, and he asked the Buddha to to become a Buddhist. But the Buddha's reply is, you are at the highest of emotion. Go home and reconsider it carefully before you ask me again. So that's one very important. You know, the Buddha never accepts the people who comes to him to consider as a follower of him, never accept immediately, and go home and reconsider it carefully. Because yeah, okay. So extremely impressed again. So another one's tolerance and respect is, you know, Upali, as a Jain, you have always given alms to the Jain monks. So when you become my follower, you will continue to give alms to Jain monks. So he never say, so now you are my follower, then don't give alms to other religious leader. But the Buddha give the guideline to support other religious leader as well. So the teachings, the title, under the title of the teachings, there is a 4 categories: ultimate and universal truths, rationality and free will, salvation and self-realization, and compassion and equality. So these teachings we will discuss later. Any question? Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let me stop here. That is enough for the day. If you don't have some question, or if you want to learn more, and you can ask me next week. Yeah.
I have just one question.
Okay.
Can you be a Buddhist? Because you say you can choose, right? Can you be a Buddhist and not follow these things? Because you said that.
Yeah, that is a good question. Yeah, actually, then I personally I don't think the Buddhism is a religion. Buddhism as a religion, according to the definition of the religion. Religion means the Latin was a religio. It's a binding. Binding. Yeah. So binding means human and God. So the humans are trying everything to get close to the God. So binding is a human and God. So according to this definition, Buddhism is not a religion. So if we want to say the Buddhism, if we define the religion is a way of life, then Buddhism can be called as a religion. So your question, if you don't follow, yeah, if we don't follow this guideline or this teaching, can be a Buddhist or not? We have to say that true Buddhist true Buddhist is, we must follow at least these five, and also believe this teaching is reasonable, and we can get rid of the greed and hatred in our heart. If we follow this, then you are Buddhist. Okay, Bila, what?
I just said that the practical Buddhism.
Yeah, practical Buddhism. Yeah, in this today world, there are a lot of so-called Buddhist, so-called Muslim, so-called Christian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so true Buddhists are practical, like Bila said, practical Buddhism. Yeah. So Ivona, if you don't follow this, not maybe so-called Buddhists, but not true Buddhists.
Okay.
Okay. So let's discuss later. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So
Bye.
yeah.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Yeah. Today is the sun is sunshine. Yeah.
Yeah, sunshine.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
You can go. Bye bye.